Which is pretty nice because they really do keep a point. The only thing is that I'm rubbing the paint off of the... I haven't even really used this one for very long, but I'm rubbing the paint off of the brush, it seems. I don't know how, but anyways, you can still see. Lowko, quick question. Are you streaming with a CPU or GPU? For my main setup, like the gaming setup, I always stream with GPU. I think CPU streaming like H.264 is not really worth it anymore. It used to be the go-to for many years, but modern GPUs have gotten very good at encoding. Okay, we gotta do the little orc hand wrap, whatever this is. Got like a bracelet looking thing. I'm definitely no expert though on most of these things, guys, so I'm happy to share my my findings, but I don't recommend you just go out and do everything I say. I don't think you should do that, man. Okay. Little tabard is mostly dry, I think. We should be good. One few Munmi and tabletop Lowko. Oof. I don't know if I want to destroy you like that, man. I don't want to make you sad. Your Angron never died once in tabletop, just saying. You've played with Angron even though you haven't painted him yet? I don't know the rules of playing miniature games, but that sounds kind of cringe. He is painted enough. Low standards. Low standards. I have no idea how far along you actually are. I know you were painting it for a while now. Hey, Dialan with the raid. What's up, Dialan viewers? Hope you guys had a good stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now you guys can come and watch how it's not supposed to be done. After watching Dialan do a great job, I'm sure. I am painting up Helbrecht. I think it's High Marshal. High Marshal Helbrecht. Trying to paint a little tabard right now. You caught me right as I'm painting underneath the weapon of the servitor. Don't get too excited, but it's pretty hot in here. Kind of an awkward angle, but it should do the trick. I got some on the base. That's all right. That's okay. High Marshal, yeah, High Marshal Helbrecht. You were doing the most boring part today. You were painting stones for 5 hours? Typical Dutch people, huh? Always stones. I knew it. Dialan lives up to the stereotype. You paint your own stones as well? That sounds really exciting, guys. Yeah. When Dialan once bought a kitchen, he actually just got white tiles everywhere. But he wanted a black kitchen, so he painted every single one. Some people would suggest just buying, you know, the tiles you were looking for the first time around, but... You have a good one, Omega Harry. Take care. I'm following along with a tutorial, by the way, from the GigaChat hipster. Of course it does, Dialand.
So with that Wildwood applied, as you can see, I have also added Basilicanum Grey to the rocks and Wildwood to the gravel, just in the interests of saving some time.
Okay, yeah, you can't just fucking throw that one at me, but okay, I can do that, sure. So Wildwood on the dirt, Basilicanum Grey on the rocks. Gotcha, gotcha. Absolutely, man. This definitely transfers to real life skills. Yeah. One thing you guys don't know is that Dialan actually specializes in nail art too. Yeah, when he's not streaming and painting miniatures, he works at a nail salon. I'm about 1% sure this is factual information. So, fairly accurate, I would say. How did I know? See? He freehands nails all the time. And he jokes about it. He's like, huh, I really nailed it. I was like, oh God, Dialan. Every customer. Every customer. Huh, nailed it. God. Okay. It's good for your resume. Very good at paying attention to small details. Okay. Hitting some of the base. There we go. Don't touch the orc. Don't touch the orc. Job hunters and recruiters ask what hobbies you have these days. Yeah, that makes sense, dude. Imagine hiring somebody who likes watching video games being played by other people. Ugh. I've learned recently that some people apparently like watching esports. Some people even talk about such things. Do you really want to hire somebody who likes watching other people compete in video games, chat? Is that a common question though? For job interviews? Where people are like, so what do you like to do when you're not working? I guess it sounds like a reasonable question. It just depends on like the type of company I guess you're applying for. You've been asked, but it's not common. Yeah, I get why they're asking a question like that, because it's kind of nice to get to know a person, I guess, but yeah. Somehow that sort of thing makes a lot more sense in my mind if it's a small company. If it's like a company with loads of employees, that just seems like a strange personal question. You sell drugs in your free time? Yeah, you should probably not mention that, dude. You and your friends think you're really cool, but most people frown upon that sort of thing. Maybe that explains why they haven't called you back. I know there are some pretty strict rules, though, about that sort of thing, too, in the Netherlands. I'm not sure exactly if that's the case, too, in other countries, but... You're a small business owner? You sell drugs? Smart. You're a hashtag entrepreneur. Okay. I feel like we're making progress today, guys. This marks about the halfway point in the video, by the way. Can you imagine that? Maybe some new age recruiters today, like, I like your energy. Ooh, I like your energy. I feel like that is a weird thing to say during a job interview, bro. I don't know. No, today is my day off, Swedish guy. Today is my day off. I'm barely even streaming. This is not even a real stream. Okay. You're sleepy? You going to bed? Alrighty, man. Have a good one. Take care. Thanks for watching. Good night. I'm a fake streamer? Yeah. No, I'll be your background. No, I'll be your second monitor for today. Sure, that works. Not that you guys ever watch streams while you're at work, of course. Never. I can be your background noise. It works. Oh, I'm your fourth monitor. Shit, dude. Very nice. Papuch sometimes just throws in a casual flex like that. I like it. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes, you know? Yeah. You wouldn't hire Lowko ever because he doesn't even know which days to work and which days to take off? That's a very Dutch mindset right there, Manadar. Most American companies would like that sort of thing, I think. Yeah, in the Netherlands it is frowned upon to work more than you are supposed to. Like, why are you here? You're not supposed to be here. You're not expected to work more than your contract says, no. I'm in the background tab on your first monitor. Ooh. What do you think is better, being in the background of a first monitor or being main stage on a fourth monitor? Find that one difficult. I can look at you whenever I want, Lowko. Very nice. I want you to look at me the entire time, Papuch. Just the entire time. So if I'm fourth monitor, right? What's on the other three? What is taking precedent over me? Work? Oh, you can see the top of my head when I go. Oh, nose reveal. There we go, bro. You like seeing my nose, chat? Pornhub, OnlyFans, and GitHub? Oh, okay. So I'm fourth for those three? Okay, that's pretty good. In that order, right? That's how you open your monitors or you start up your day every morning. Okay. A lot of little bits that need to be painted. That was mine, Papuch. I may have to make a couple of small adjustments. I don't know if I like the white border around the outside. What do you think? What do you guys think for the low hot emote? Should I remove the white border? Or it's just whatever? I figured it would be a little bit more distinct like that, but... It looks a little bit weird since you use dark mode. Ah, I didn't test on dark mode. Because I'm not a dark mode user. That's actually a good point. I should have checked. I'm a filthy light mode user, dude. I'm a light mode user. Yeah. Unsubbed? I don't believe that for a second. Yeah, you're right, actually. You're right, Papuch. I will change it. Or Papuch? Pete. Papuch is never right. Pete is always right, though. Well... Both of you guys' usernames start with a P. Basically the same thing. Now what about me never being right? Okay, fine, I take it back. You're sometimes right. Rarely, but it happens. Is that better? Okay. I think that's good. One plus one is two. I guess you are right. Yeah. Apart from when you're wrong, you're always right. So you're saying you're either wrong or you're right. So you're right about 50% of the time. So you lie 50% of the time, Papuch? Wow. That's not a very good ratio. Oh, you weren't wrong, you were simply incorrect. Ah. How did I not consider that, huh? Okay. Cleaning up my smudges. It's a song by Eminem. But tonight, I'm cleaning up my smudges. One more time. I said I'm sorry, Twitch chat. Customers are always right? No. No, customers are very rarely always right. No way, dude. I feel like customers must be mostly wrong, actually. Sometimes customers are right. What if you have a customer that's confidently wrong? They're just convinced that they're right. Usually customers are assholes. I'm always very nice to people in customer support. I don't have to use customer support much anymore these days, it seems. Seems like a lot of the companies, I don't know, I haven't really had issues lately, but... Ooh, Papuch got me, man. Checkmate. Oh, there's a cat behind me. When did he get here? There he is. When did he get here? Did you guys let him in? Come on, chat, we talked about that. Must have snuck in previously. When I was grabbing the Bob Ross painting. You used your spare key? I knew it. Should have never given you that one. Sorry for the thumbs up. I'm gonna disable that after the stream, but I'm not gonna do it right now, because last time I changed that, it started lagging everything. I need a little bit more grace here. Yo, have a good one, Snuck. Take care, man. Thank you for watching for a little while. Actually, I think you were here for a while. Yeah, thank you. The setup seems way more stable than last time you watched. The streamer is also way more stable than last time you watched, dude. Mentally, at least. I think. No, I've never had therapy in my life. I'd be curious to see what people would say. There's got to be some mental health professionals in the chat, fully analyzing me and all my decisions. Chat MD strikes again. Yeah, exactly. Painting miniatures, what does that say about a person? It must say a lot. Probably means I have commitment issues or something, I don't know. I sound unusually positive and healthy. No, this is just how I feel, man. I feel pretty good most of the time. Not always, though. Fuck! No! I got white paint on the guy's ass! Now it looks like he's got a crack in his pants. Ay, ay, ay. That's not a happy accident, man. We can fix it, though. All right. I needed to wipe his ass, I guess. Anything for the content. Okay, Basilicanum Gray for the rocks. The Aloha emote is yeah, it's pretty convenient. Already being used very effectively. Okay. I fix a lot of issues, man. Holy crap. I just keep fixing problems. It'd be nice if I didn't make those in the first place, but it's kind of difficult with a lot of these things. I guess this is a lot of painting, though, just fixing mistakes that you've made. You okay, buddy? Do you hear the cat sneeze? At least you finished the previous one before starting the next? Usually, yeah. Although I did work on this one off and on for a while, though. I just finished this one on Sunday. Still very happy with what it looks like. I'm gonna keep bringing it up, guys. Every opportunity I can, I'm gonna keep bringing up Usharon. Yeah. I do wanna definitely try to finish this one for sure, yeah. I'm gonna let Milo out. And I'm also gonna grab something to eat, guys. Brag to your heart's content. That's what we're going for. Okay, I'm gonna... If I hold it like this, is it very loud? I think it is. I'm gonna be back in a minute. Alright. I'm gonna secretly drink and refreshen up my painting water. Yeah. I'm gonna drink my paint water off stream. Okay. There we go. I got myself a cheese sandwich, chat. Tastes like cheese. No mayo, no mayo. Nice. Just washed my hands. Already getting shit on it again. Just noticed there's a little bit of brown that I missed. Or, I guess, gray. That should have been brown. Don't hit the orc. Don't paint the orc. Shit, I painted the orc. Tiny, tiny little bit. I think I can probably brush it off. Ah, dang it. Almost. Almost entirely. Got a tiny little smudge right over there on his armpit. But that I can fix with just a tiny bit of green. Okay. No frikandelbroodjes at home, dude. I'm barely even Dutch. I got a new smart meter, by the way, chat. This morning they came to install a new smart meter. I am now transmitting even more data. Isn't that nice? I think I can actually immediately fix this. We'll do a relatively light colored of gray. I think it's okay. It was maybe a little too watery. Try and blend it out a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now I have to tighten up some of the rocks. Tidy them up a little bit and then cover them with gray again. Different gray than the gray they currently are. Yeah, I smudged it a bunch over here, of course, but that's okay. Couldn't have reached that intersection if it wasn't for that part. You should paint StarCraft miniatures? I have a Hydralisk right over here that I need to paint. It's definitely a Hydralisk. Some people say it won't be, but it's definitely a hydralisk. Okay, that paint was still a little wet. There's a big smudge over here too on this rock. Okay, so when that is all dry, we can do our Basilicanum Gray, and then we should have most of the base colors on the base. Yeah, it's a Neurolictor, it is. We'll see. Well spotted. I'm assuming, by the way, it'll be Skeleton Horde for all of the skeletons. So if we're waiting a couple of minutes here for this stuff to dry, I will do that next. Because I like Skeleton Horde. It makes skeletons look very skeleton. I know, which is exactly what we're aiming for. Although I noticed, apparently there's a smudge on one of the bones too. Although for the bones it doesn't matter as much, because it could just be dirt, because they're obviously laying in the dirt. But if I see it beforehand, I may as well touch it up. Only takes a second. Ooh, what's your most pointed army then? If Tyranids is your second most, what army do you have most points in? I have no idea what the most popular armies are. No clue. Sisters of Battle? Okay. You know, if you like women that much, you don't actually have to run Sisters of Battle anymore. You can just do Astartes of any kind, man. Or was it Custodes? Custodes is the drama. No, sorry. Sorry, I don't want to start that up again. Tau is probably most popular? Okay. Necrons are your first? Cool. I think Necrons are really fun, but it's definitely a lot of metallics. And I like using my nice brushes. Is this a good enough reason not to paint too many metallics? Just because you don't want to use shitty brushes? Or brushes that aren't quite as nice? Or you just use your good brushes for metallics too, that's also obviously an option. Any Custodes or Space Marine could be female? Alright, there you go. Nah, I just noticed some of that drama on Reddit and on Twitter. It's okay, man. They had to retcon a couple of stuff. A couple of things. It's kind of the nature of a living universe, right? Not a big deal. Hello. What do you need? Yes. Okay. I should try to paint non-metallic metal for Necron characters. That is going to take a long ass time, Cauldron, but maybe at some point I will. Nee, dat nee. Okay. I really did smudge up the rocks a lot. I didn't think I was gonna... Hmm? Did you? The base. Yeah, we gotta do the rocks. We gotta do the bones. Gotta do the bones first. You're thinking picking up Adeptus as a first-time painter? I think Adeptus is a category, right? Which one are you thinking of? Mechanicus? Okay, cool. Those are also the ones with the Titans and stuff, right? I've never painted a Titan. Sounds like quite the challenge. Rip your wallet if you want to play Adeptus. Are they considered to be the most expensive? I have heard of something like that. The man just wants to paint a couple minis, suddenly finds himself building the most expensive army. Custodies in general are expensive? Okay. I think if you're just planning on painting, you should just pick a mini you like to paint that doesn't look incredibly hard. Because all of them are pretty hard. I guess some of them are easier than other stuff, but... especially things with faces I find very difficult right now. I guess things with faces are always difficult. But that tends to be what people's eyes are drawn to immediately, right? So it's one of those things where... the details are tiny, and it's also what everybody looks at immediately. I think a lot of people don't actually paint, or don't actually play it out, they just paint. Because the thing about wanting to play the game, guys, is that you need the most rare resource of them all. It's not money, it's not time, it's friends. Yeah, friends with similar interests at that too. Oh my lord. Where do you get those? Adeptus Mechanicus is really hard to paint, it's lots of details? Okay. I don't really know. But if that's the case, you may want to go with something a little bit more manageable. Friends with free time, yeah. Okay. Let's take a bit of a larger one. And we'll start painting the rocks. Should be pretty quick and easy. The rocks don't have to be too tidy anyways. May do a little bit of dry brushing later. Quite like dry brushing on bases in particular. Always seems to pull things together quite well. The little smudges and whatnot are not very obvious. How do you get to know Warhammer? There's a lot of different ways, it seems. I've been reading some of the books, but I'm relatively new to it myself. It depends on what you like. There's a bunch of games. There's a lot of YouTube videos. I like reading because I'm a nerd. But yeah, there's a lot. The main thing, I guess, about Warhammer is that it's not like a one continued storyline, you know? Like it's like a setting. So there's a lot of stories written in the universe, but it's not one, you know, it's not like the Lord of the Rings where it's like, okay, these are the books. If you read all of those, you'll get the whole picture. I will not be in Dallas, no, 40. No. Sadly, not the case. Lowko hates Texas? No, man, I would have loved to go. Never been to Texas. Never been to Texas. Would have been sick. Okay. If you do want to read a series of books, the ones that I've been reading so far are the Horus Heresy for the most part. I think they are very fun. Although it depends on what you like. I don't know, I thought it was off to a good start, but I've now finished the third book and it's still interesting. But, I don't know. I thought the first book was really strong. Did a great job humanizing the characters, which is nice, but I'll keep reading it. I have no idea what the story of this particular figure is. No clue. I just like the way it looked. I know he's a Black Templar, but that's all I really know. I just wanted to paint a mini that looked really difficult. Plus, I really like the look of it. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do it. See if I can get it done to a reasonable standard. So far, the step-by-step guide is very useful. We almost have all of the base coats on it, which feels nice. Well, I say that. There's a lot of little metal parts on these servitors. To finish up one of those little boots. I would also, if possible, try to paint the bottom of the boot of the second guy over here on the floor, but he's kind of difficult to see. Then again, I can reach it relatively easily. Think that'll do. Hey, thank you, Panic Switched. I'll take that as a compliment, man. Question is, how far can anybody climb? It has been a really fun skill to develop though, man. You're eating spinach made by your grandma? Yo! That's so funny, I was eating that same spinach earlier today. Your grandma was like, yo, Lowko. I was like, what? Why'd you call me Lowko? Anyways, it was really good.